A first-degree murder charge and, if convicted, facing years behind bars. Then just out of the blue, you're mistakenly released. What would you do? Tonight, News Channel 5's Nick Barris with exclusive details on how a Davidson County inmate spent his free time before returning to jail.
Think about it. You're locked up on a charge that could send you to prison for life. Then suddenly, you're out. Well, what do? Do you skip town? You go into hiding? Nope. In this case, that didn't happen.
He didn't break out of the facility. He didn't violate the facility.
Roberto Viera-Aybar was locked up on a first-degree murder charge and $500,000 bond. He didn't escape. Sheriff Darren Hall says the release was an obvious mistake, and it didn't help that it involved a potentially dangerous inmate.
The issue here is that it was a very high profile and a murder charge, and the community was at risk, and that's not acceptable.
So it was a big relief when Viera-Aybar returned to jail. But what he did before that might surprise you. He took time to visit with friends and family, especially spending time with his young son. This was a chance for something other than jail food, so he had a few home-cooked meals, and he actually started the process of looking for a job, even going to an orientation.
He didn't leave this community, thank goodness.
Viera-Aybar's family tells me he actually thought he had legitimately been released while awaiting trial, but he quickly learned it was all a mistake. At the time, he was staying at an apartment in the Antioch area. He could have taken off, but instead contacted his attorney and agreed to return to jail. For that, everyone is thankful, and Viera-Aybar might have even done himself a favor here. He is still one of 3 men charged in a murder case, but this accidental release could actually help him at trial. He can now tell the judge that, well, you know what, he could have taken off, but he chose on his own to return. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Nick, thank you. Neither Viera-Aybar or anyone else who spent time with him while he was out will face any charges. His release was a mistake by the Sheriff's Department.